Shavyfxhub. Let's look at Eurojpy, and this is a monthly time frame. So I do like to take out all the charts so we can start afresh and to make it quite explanatory for whoever that wants to see how we manage to analyze charts and stay stubborn on an analysis. When you make analysis, you have to stay stubborn and remain in your structure and believe in what you are doing. So the first thing we want to find out is what is the sentiment of Euro JPY on a monthly time frame. The most respected time frame is a monthly time frame. And you see that there is a drop, a sharp drop from 1980. As at 1980, Euro JPY was exchanging for 284.968 Japanese yen for 1 euro. Due to monetary policy changes and rising economic power, Japan has risen to become a superpower and the economy strengthened. It continued to drop. Today, it's exchanging for 158.622. That means on a monthly time frame, EJ is bearish. That is the first sentiment you need, the monthly time frame sentiment. Then after which you go to weekly, then you go to daily, then you start looking for intraday opportunity that align with the higher time frame sentiment. What does that mean? Now, on a monthly time frame, we have found EJ to be bearish. Now, what we need to do is when we go to lower time frame, especially intraday, 4 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes, my preferred point of entry. What you are looking for is alignment with higher time frame sentiment. The higher time frame sentiment is bearish. So I'm looking for a sell. That does not mean the market will not buy. The market will buy, but it has a greater probability of sell than buying. That's the point. That's the point. So let's see if we can get other details. And we have a breakout from here, connecting from 1981 into 1982. And we want to hold that structure and let's see where it takes us. So we have a trend line breakout, and that trend line breakout was followed by a retest. Let's zoom in closer so that you see it. So this another occasion where we are vindicated, break and retest. Market will always retest. It's a function of time. You cannot tell when it will come back for retest. But will it retest? Yes, it will. It's just a function of time. So what we see here is a classic break and retest on a monthly time frame. And I want to gauge this structure to see what effect this structure have on price action. So in the past, this also played a significant role in the structure of the market. Now we want to see if there are other supporting evidence. Sorry. Looking for clean chart. We do not know if EJ will continue to upswing, but whatever that touches the European Central Bank and they change their monetary policy and we start seeing swing in EJ, most likely this is the next place where we look out for potential bearish opportunity as EJ remains bearish on a higher time frame. So that sentiment cannot be changed. Nobody will change that sentiment from me. I've looked at it using my parameters, using my strategy, and when you look, there are other things that really conflict with what we are doing. Is the trend line breakout, a monthly trend line breakout, followed by a retest. And if you gauge that structure, we want to see if the floor can give us the roof. And it came through, and so we use the floor to get the roof. Now this is a bullish ascending channel that EJ has kept. Starting from 2022, the market kept creating higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And we can see that there is trend line breakout, higher high, higher low, 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 and a breakout of trend, and the price is coming down. To be honest, I want price to return to that demand floor. A previous broken supply roof should become my new demand floor on return in price. So I'm confident that price could on technical return to that area where I hope to get another bullish opportunity for Euro. But however, you have to set your buy order on that level because of a potential monthly swing. And we have a couple of fundamental data coming in from Euro, coming in from JPY for this month. They have the potential to bring price down. So if that happens, you might be sleeping when those things will happen. So set your buy order, put your vertical line rule. Wherever you cut across is your buy opportunity. Wherever it cuts across is your buy opportunity. So you have a buy at 142.999 for a potential buy opportunity, Eurjpy. So that's what you've got. Now let's look at it again and see if we got other things going on with EJ. Let's see. We have a breakout structure at this level, and we are looking for a clean structure. If the structure is not clean, then we have to get ourselves out of it. There is no need to stay in a messy chart just for the purpose of trading. Your chart has to be clean. It needs to reflect the sentiment of the market. If it cannot reflect the sentiment of the market, then something is wrong. And that which you are doing wrong, you will see it in your account as red. So we look at it again on monthly time frame. Do we have a monthly resistance? Or where do we find our monthly support? On monthly time frame, we have a support at this level. So indicating that euro could reverse at this level. So I'm seeing a reversal for euro at 157.682 on a monthly time frame. And you can see that if price manage to get to that level, it will continue to push back. Look at the structure on a monthly time frame. We have a resistance. So indicating that euro monthly will likely reverse. Eurojpy will likely reverse. That's what it means. I do not know why, but what I'm seeing here is a demand floor on a monthly time frame. So there is a very high probability that it might want to push. But however, if you want to continue selling, then you need a weekly break of structure. So on the weekly time frame, we need to establish a breakout from this structure so that we can now look down completely, where we are going to retest a previous broken supply roof to make it our new demand floor. So monthly time frame is a little bit exhausting, it's a little bit tiring, but whatever you think of it, look at it on a line chart. When I talk of a clean chart, ladies and gentlemen, my monthly chart is clean. Look at where I have here a supply roof, break of a supply roof, demand price returns here on break of demand floor, returns here as a supply roof, returns here as a supply roof, and returns here again as a supply roof. So on a monthly time frame, this chart is clean. So when you gauge, you look at it again on a line chart and see, does it represent price action appropriately? If it doesn't, something is wrong with it. Here you can see we have a break of structure at this level. We have a retest, a broken demand floor becomes a supply roof. Retest one, another one retest two, another one retest three before break of structure. So if price returns at 142.999, that will be an opportunity for you to go long because Eurojpy is destined for long. That is the good news. Eurojpy is destined for long after price breaking out from the descending bearish channel. That breakout happened for a reason. So we cannot say why. We are not part of the monetary ECB monetary team, and we are not part of a Bank of Japan monetary team. But for whatever they are doing, ECB might be doing all it takes to make sure that euro regains its strength against Japanese yen. That is what I'm seeing on the chart. So you have seen the market breakout and retest in 2023. So I believe that upswing will continue due to economic changes, and this is what we see on technical. It's what we see on technical. So this is Shavyfxhub, Eurojpy. So all our trades are free. Please, I will never reach out to you for anything. I don't communicate with anybody, and don't try to call me. Say, oh, I have such amount of money. Can you help me? I do not entertain such rubbish. So all our trades are free. And why are we making it free? We want to practice as much as possible until we get the holy grail in analyzing the financial market. This is the Wall Street you're talking of. So if you have the holy grail, you don't need to ask anybody for anything. You don't need to beg anybody for anything, except you don't know what you are doing.